Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. And in this video, I'm going to show you that I think it's possible we could have some upside for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you this possible we could have a big move for Solana very soon, and exactly how to play Nvidia if you play stocks. So I'm going to cover this, but all of this that I'm going to show you, notice in the title, I'm talking about ring theory. Everything I'm going to show you right now in this video is so you understand how important this chart is right here in this ring specifically. So we're going to go through all of this. Please watch it all the way through. By the way, guys, I do owe some of you, if you left a comment in the previous video, I said I'd pick 2 coin winners for one of these 1 ounce silver Bitcoin coins. So I'm going to do that in this video. Same thing, guys. If you like, comment, subscribe on this video, I will pick the 2 winners from this video in the following video. And guys, if you want to get into trading, I use BitGet, love the platform. If you want to sign up, my link is pinned in the first comment and description. Also have a video, a tutorial video I put up showing you how to set up a stop loss, how to long, short, do trigger orders. If you want to watch that tutorial on BitGet, I'll put a link up to it now. And also have links for BingX and CoinCatch if you're located in the US and looking to use leverage. So guys, let's get on to this. So this chart here, now I've made some good calls and some bad calls with support and resistance levels, but that's how it works. Like right here, notice that we found support on this fib channel line and this fib channel line here. That's what I call double support and work influence for a pump. So if you longed here, you did well, right? Okay, so if you longed right here, you know, you've only got one support level, you take a chance. That's why I use a stop loss. Hope you don't get stopped out, but if you longed both these points, you did well, you made money. If you longed at this point, you didn't do so well. You would have lost money, but you had 2 winning trades and 1 losing trade. Hopefully you had your stop loss and mitigated your losses. But the point is that I knew a big move was coming at this point. So when you long these 2 points, you knew that when you got to this point, well, you want to hold your short. And that was this chart right here. This ring where I said when we crossed, it's likely we'd have a drop. So I'm going to go through some of these calls, and I'm going to show you why these rings are so powerful and why this is predicting a major move that's going to happen soon. And now I've already made a post in Discord. I keep everybody updated, and this basically explains why I think we could have some upside for Bitcoin. And I'm going to go through that right now, and then go through these, and then get to, I'm going to cover Nvidia and Sol, and then we'll get to that one chart with that ring. So the Dow Jones, I was talking about this. Every time we hit one of these, we will break support temporarily. We'll hit one of these rings and get a bounce. Notice this happened back in the 26th of May 2023, we bounced from 32,600. We broke below this point briefly, but I said it was likely to push back up. So I think we have some upside for the markets. Now for the Dow, we need to get above 33,842. If that holds as support, we have a lot more upside. But again, as I was saying, when we hit these rings, it's likely that we get a pump. And that is how it played out. On top of that, I said once we break support on the DXY at 106.25, we would more than likely have some upside for Bitcoin and for the markets. Both of those have played out. Your next support for the DXY is 104. So again, that's why I'm saying we could have some upside, plus we're at support currently. Notice the support level right here. Well, this is actually a channel we're in right now. Support. So we're finding support on this channel now. We could get a little fake wick down to 27,000 and push right back up. Market makers want to take that liquidity, so that is possible. So if you are in a long, I would have my stop below 27,096. The further down you have your stop loss, the more you can lose, but chances of you staying in are more likely. But again, your key resistance above to watch right now is 28,383. If you get above that and hold support, we have some more upside. And I'll give you those targets in a bit. But again, we're at support. The markets are pushing up and the dollar seems to be dropping. That's why I think we could have some upside. In that, again, as I showed you with the Dow, we're pushing up, the DXY is dropping. That is bullish for markets and bullish for Bitcoin. Now, this chart, we're going to cover a few things first, and then I'm going to zoom out of this chart and show you the bigger picture. Now, again, a lot of my calls, again, I've had some good calls with support and resistance levels, but rings help you know when a big move is coming. And that's the point of me showing you this ring theory or how these rings work. So again, most of my great calls have been with rings, not support and resistance levels. So this here was a video, and I'm going to spare you from playing clips of each video, but each one of these videos I will have in the description, and I will have them in order that I'm playing them in this video. So just go to the description, you can click on each one, and you can watch the video for yourself. But this video I put up, I said, Bitcoin perfect short, plan B prediction is wrong, 80% crash in 2021. And I was basically saying, comparing this fib circle to this previous fib circle, 2019, it made sense. Notice we crossed this ring and we dropped. It made sense when we crossed this ring, we would also drop. And if you've been following me for a while, you know how this played out. All right, this is a published chart. It's published on November 14, 2021. You can see what happened when we crossed this ring and we came down. That was a great short. This was another ring. This is when price was down around 16,800. Yeah, 16,800. I said Bitcoin could pump to 22K from here. I explained why, and it's based on this fib circle. Every time we cross one of these blue rings, we always got a pump. This is that ring. This is published on December 26, 2022. Notice what happened when we crossed this ring. We pushed up. So that ring predicted a pump. This is another video I put up. What is this here? This is another video I put up here. Let's see, start of Bitcoin apocalypse now. And again, if you watch this video, I gave two scenarios. I said we could cross this ring and drop, but until we do, we would push up this ring, right? So this was the FOMC meeting, and that was when they paused. So it happened right at this ring. So it was likely we could ride up this ring. So basically, the previous video I said we could possibly pump. But anyways, watch the video if you want, but it could play out two ways. As long as you're before this ring, you stay long. I'm going to show you some other charts that played out the same way. But let me show you how this one played out. So again, this was the FOMC, this vertical red line. This chart was put out on June 7th. You see what happened? I mean, it wasn't a huge move, but if you long that with leverage, you made a shitload of money. We pushed right up this ring. Every time we hit it, as soon as we crossed the pivot, was to go sideways. So the pivot, when you cross, it changes direction. In the meantime, you stay long. We were right above support, and we hit the ring, and we rode right up it. This one was a drop ring. This is a more recent video. This was 2 months ago. This is Bitcoin fractal repeating my Bitcoin prediction over the next 2 weeks. And I said when we crossed this ring, it was likely we would have a drop. And look what happened. As soon as we crossed it, we had a drop. This is Nvidia, all right? This is a video I put out. This was 2 months ago, and I was talking about Nvidia. I said, look, when you cross this ring, expect a drop. Now, I did expect we would drop further. We did hold support here, push back up, but I also mentioned, I've talked about Nvidia in multiple videos. I said if we push up, you want to short this ring. So we crossed, we'll ride up this ring. When you cross this ring, you short. We found support. I said when you push up to this point, you want to short. And when I show you this chart, it's amazing how well, see how well price is respecting this ring right here. Watch what happens when we come down to this ring. And this is the published version, published on June 6th. And watch what happens. We'll ride right up this ring, cross the ring, come down, hit support, get rejected at this ring, and watch what happens when we hit this ring. So you knew exactly when to short. As soon as we were riding up this ring, as I said right here on the published chart, published on June 6th. When you cross, you short, right? So as soon as we crossed this ring, you knew to go short. This was just support level, right? So we found support. We kind of dipped below it, found support, pushed up. This is where I said to go short. Historically, this yellow and this blue fib circle, every time we hit it, there's a rejection. We came down and notice we're riding right up this ring just like we did back here. So what that means is for Nvidia, you stay long with Nvidia right now. You enter a long, you should have been long down here if you had access to the chart, but you stay long until you cross this ring. So if we push all the way up to 488, that might be the point you want to open a short, or at any point you cross this ring, so 1, 2, 3, 4 days, if you cross this ring in the next 3 to 4 days, you'd want to go short. You could chance a long around 435, and then you would short around 488, but that's how you play these charts. The rings give you, nobody else could, I guess you could draw support and resistance levels, but you can clearly see how well we're riding up this ring. Cross it, drop, push up, we hit this ring, and these rings have been in place. I mean, you can see that. I just played this chart. Let me go back here. You can see this chart was published on June 23rd. And this is all the price action we had. This ring was here before that point, and notice we're riding right up it. So again, these rings give you points too long, too short, to know when a big move is about to happen. And that gets to the chart that I've been talking about, this chart here. So basically, I'm just going to let you know, you've seen how powerful these rings are and how they can predict moves. All I'm going to tell you is this ring, all right, this fib circle right here, you can see how big of a move. I mean, there was actually support, right? It was support again. Look how big of a move we got when we broke down from this ring. I mean, we just dropped and dropped and dropped, right? And this is that ring where I said to go long around, we were at 16,800, said this is a pump ring. We've never crossed one of these rings and not had a pump. This was at a recent ring. I said when we cross it, we would drop. I'm telling you, we're going to get a major move when we cross this ring. Now, currently, if price goes sideways, that's around 30 days. You have to understand, though, this is a ring. It's at an angle, so it depends when you cross it. If price pushes up, right? Notice right where price is at right now, this is about 30 days. If price starts pushing up, you know, we'll be 2 months away from this ring. If price drops, we'll get closer to the ring. Instead of 30 days, we'll only be like 15 days away from it. So I can't tell you exactly when we'll hit it. I have no idea. I just know once we cross it, that is when you would go short. In the meantime, if price drops down and does something like this, you would long right here. And I've just shown you examples of how you can ride up a ring as support. And that happened back here. Notice right here, it was support. So you would long when you hit the ring. But once you've crossed the ring, whether you cross right here or you cross right here, when you cross the ring, that is when you go short. And I believe we'll have an epic move when we cross this ring. So I hope showing you my previous calls, how these rings work, you understand why and how I'm able to predict these big moves. I create the rings, place them on the chart, and wait till we get close to them and then play them. I like to play the big moves. I'm telling you, a big move is coming. All right, guys, that pretty much covers it. If you do want to get access to, I'm going to pick the coin winners, by the way. If you do want to get access to these live charts, the website's opticalcrypto.com, links pinned in the first comment description. I do have stocks, so I just showed you. Nvidia is one of them. When you sign up for Bitcoin charts, you get access to Discord, Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, and I have tutorials teaching my charting methods. You can learn how to create the charts for yourself and find these flip circles. I show you from beginning to end how to create these charts. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and pick the coin winners. So again, I'm going to pick 2 winners from the previous video to win one of these 1 ounce silver Bitcoin coins, and we pay for shipping. All right, guys, so I have the last video, the link for it. I'm going to click fetch, include replies, no, continue. All right, loading comments. All right, so the first coin winner is Neo. May I have a silver Bitcoin, please? I guess you're going to get one. All right, the next winner is Unwashable Dishes. I'm a coin winner. Wow, these people both predicted they were coin winners. Okay, so these are the 2 winners. In order to claim your coin, what you need to do is email me through the website. Again, that link is pinned in the first comment and description. Let me know that you're a coin winner. I will give you some kind of code. You'll go back and edit your comment. I will confirm that you edited your comment with that code so I know you're the winner, and then I'll ship the coin out to you. Again, we pay for shipping. But same thing, guys, if you do like, comment, subscribe in this video. In the following video, I'll pick the 2 coin winners. And if you do want to sign up for Bitget, again, guys, that link's pinned in the first comment description. If you want to learn how to trade, do watch this tutorial. I'll link to the beginning of this video. That's pretty much it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.